So it seems like all of NaNoWriMo is just going to be me dealing with one crisis after another. So today is already off to a good start. It was a windstorm last night, so we're dealing with stuff at the barn. I was probably supposed to be, my bouncer, home and writing by now. I have no idea what time it is. But anyway, today I'm going to write 2,000 words no matter what. Bouncy. This is the horse that doesn't care about being outside. He just likes to stay inside and eat. Very tall. Yeah, so gonna deal with barn chores and go home and see what happens from there. I have nothing outside the house to do other than this, so at least we're good there. And I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I spent the last all day yesterday, and was yesterday the windstorm? I think so. So yesterday was a bunch of barn bullshit, and I stayed there until like 11. I had the day all mapped out, and it all went to hell. And then I spent the rest of it trying to figure out how to deal with these videos on my phone, which was me getting like 4 different fucking video editing programs and failing at all of them and realizing I was just fucking hungry and needed to eat before I could learn how to do anything. It's like 5, and I've written 26 words total. I'm gonna sit down and write tonight. I swear to fucking Christ, I'm going to. Maybe I should say I'm not gonna write, and I'll sit down and knock out like 10,000 words and it'll be fine. But on the plus side, I did figure out how to upload everything in the format that I wanted it, and the video's not very great because I haven't done this in a long fucking time, but it's on YouTube and it's unlisted, and all I have to do is make it public. Still had some ideas for the novel brewing in my head, so I don't feel like all of this has been entirely unproductive. I had today off. Tomorrow I sort of have the day off. I have to go take care of one of the boarder's horses, and then I'm gonna go ride because I haven't ridden in like, I don't know, forever, and everybody at the barn is worried because I'm so stressed and just spreading myself too thin. So I'm gonna go take a shower and deal with this mess of my hair and come back with pastel silver hair, probably, hopefully, maybe blue. I have pastel silver and pastel blue, and I like them both. Probably just gonna mix them. And then I am going to sit down and do some writing sprints, and maybe I'll hop on Twitter and do that. I don't know. Hello, Ghost. I forgot. Everybody on my old channel knows my dog. But many people won't know him here. This is Ghost. Ghost. Sit. He only sort of listens. Ghost. Hey. Sit. Good boy. Paw. I think I woke him up. He's a 6-year-old Malamute. He was a rescue. And now he's gone away. Alright. Gonna go. Nope. Now he's just waiting for stuff. He's kind of a creep. So I'm writing Bouncer here, and then I'm gonna go home and try to spend the rest of the day doing 45-minute sprints with a 15-minute break. Because I, again, have done nothing that I said I was going to do because life keeps getting in the way. But I wanted to go ride, so at least I did that. Bouncer's kind of being a punk today, but that's okay. Tried riding on the cross-country course, but he's stumbling now. He decided he was a little too hot for that, and I didn't want to deal with it. Oh, Bouncer. Oh, now he's looking at the cross-country course. Yeah, cross-country course behind me. It's very nice out here. I'd rather just spend my day here, but I should probably get off and go ride some stuff. Ready to go out? He's spoiled and wants a treat. So I think I'm finally getting back on track. When I'm in the swing of things, I usually write like 2,000 to 4,000 words a day, so NaNoWriMo shouldn't actually be a problem. And my 6,000 word goal is a little high today, but I'm at, what was I at? 13:59, and I did that in about, God, I don't know what time it is. Less than an hour, So I think I can get close to 6,000. I definitely can get over 5,000 today. I thought I would take a break right now to have some tea. So this novel, this is one of the first ones in a while that I'm kind of just going in with no plan. I've got 6 or 7 like stops on the roadmap for it, so it's kind of outlined, but just barely. But it involves a lot of national parks along the way, so I'm trying to figure out the first one for my characters to stop at, which is also kind of the first one for me to stop at. So I'm kind of plotting the first part of my road trip, which is a little bit wild to think of. It's a little bit further south. God, I don't like the lighting here. It's more than I'd like to drive on the first day, so it's gonna be the first real stop, I guess. Looking at, I can't think of the name of it, somewhere in South Carolina. And it looks like I can't do the type of camping there I want to, so it might have to be switched around a bit. But that's where I'm sending my characters. After a bit of a rocky start, it feels good to actually sit down and be able to write and have time to write. The time change really helped me out. I was up early today and went to the barn and went riding, and now I'm back home and have the office to myself, and I'm able to do whatever the fuck I want to. I am drinking vanilla black tea. I order it from a couple different shops in Salem, Massachusetts, which is pretty on brand for me, but I like those shops. And this mug, actually, this is like my favorite thing in the world. It's from a local artist in Maine, and this like band right here is a print from pottery that was found somewhere along a river in like Brunswick or something, but the potter lived some like 3,000 years ago. So there's see if I can find the article. There's I'll link it below if anybody cares. I might be the only person that cares, but whatever, it's my channel. Yeah, they titled it something like a collaboration between potters who lived like 4,000 years apart. I go to craft fairs with a friend of mine who makes jewelry, and he's usually at the same one, so I've talked to him a lot, and he's a super chill dude. But that's a tangent story, but probably relevant to the novel somehow, because that's the sort of shit that I love to write about. Kind of shaky from all the caffeine I've had. I am going to get back to writing and hopefully try to, I think I made the first video live already. I'm hoping to get, what is this, Nano Day 3. I'm hoping to put this one up because tomorrow I get both copies of Call Down the Hawk. My Owl Crate thing says it'll be here tomorrow, and then my bookstore is open at midnight on Mondays for new releases, because it's also a music store. So I'm going to go get Call Down the Hawk, the copy that I ordered there, at midnight, provided I can stay awake, which is questionable. But tomorrow is going to be Call Down the Hawk day, and I kind of want a little bit of a head start in case I get more wrapped up in that instead of writing. But everything's looking good for now for me, even though it seems like another 3,500 words is a lot. That's reasonable for me, I guess. Is it to 5,000? So that would be to 5,000, 4,500 to 6,000. That's a little bit scarier, but I'm gonna do like 45-minute sprints with 15-minute breaks from here until 9 o'clock, whenever I feel like shutting it down for the night. So my stretch goal today was 6,000 words, and I'm at, I think, 2,406 right now, which isn't really that bad. It means I've written around 2,380 words today. I think I'm going to try to get to 3,000, maybe a little bit more. Because tomorrow's to be on track for Nano. I think tomorrow's like 6,668 words. So if I can start tomorrow only needing 3,500 words, I can do that. I do have to work tomorrow at the barn a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to ride. But whatever, it doesn't matter right now. I'm getting kind of tired right now. I'm waiting for another round of caffeine to kick in. So I hope I can get, I really want to get to 30,000 words tonight. I'd like to get to 3,500, but it's going well. I'm starting to figure my story out. I kind of went into this without any plan. I think I said that before. But now I've got apparently 2 main characters that I wasn't really planning on, but there they are, going on a road trip together. There are some concerts because, of course, there are. It's me. I can't sit like a normal human being. My desk is getting messier as we go along. I don't really have a lot to report. I'm excited that I got 2,400 words down when I thought I was gonna have to. Oh my god. I thought I was just gonna have to give up on NaNoWriMo. I'm feeling like this is doing alright now. If anybody has a good idea for a fake band name, that would be great, because I'm just putting in real band names in brackets and trying to deal with it later, but I hate doing that. Also, if you haven't heard the band Silent Planet, they're really good. One of the bands that's in there is a band called Northern Lights, and it's not real. They are from another novel that I'd been working on, the one that I mentioned, where I am just not capable of writing it right now for whatever reason. So these are starting to be novels where if you read one, it will tie into another, but there won't be any need to read them. You won't need to read one to understand the other, just be Easter eggs for people. And I'm kind of excited because I always love it when novels do that, or authors do that, whatever. Anyway, I'm just rambling right now. I should probably go back to writing. I've got this little guy helping me out. Ghost. He's the laziest dog. So, yeah, I will probably do one more update with my final word count of the night. But this also might be the last one. I don't know. I'm getting a migraine and I don't know if I should write through it or not. So as you can see, I just got the Call Down the Hawk owl crate and unboxed it. My desk is actually a mess this time. Usually when I say it's a mess, it's kind of not really. This time, it's a disaster. My laptop's on the floor. Anyway, I just wanted to give like some sort of formal end to this first NaNoWriMo vlog, because it's what, the 4th? Yeah, it'll be days 1 through 3, 4-ish. I don't know. So, yep, if you want to follow along on this adventure with me, the book and the road trip, I'm starting to get more into the meat of planning out the road trip part and figuring out all of the weird little places to send my characters on wild adventures. Trying to dig up some like lesser known national parks and historical sites and creepy stuff. There's gonna be lots of supernatural. Yeah, I don't write anything without supernatural magic, witchcraft, weirdness. So yeah, if you want to join along, hit subscribe, hit like. I will see y'all next time.